Tim Duncan still getting it done, Clyde.
Duncan isolated.
Make the trip to the sore left knee. Neither did Duncan. Duncan over the knee.
Great eye contact.
They have to get out on Dion. He'll shoot it. Duncan's still looking for his first.
There's great position right there, and this is his patentage.
Isolation for Duncan against Jefferson. Great show and go. Oh! Goes the big picture outlook. Birdman took a shot and then San Antonio over the limit. Footwork, triple threat. That was the ball. Hit Birdman in the face with the ball and then take
2.6 points per game. Duncan against Gasol.
And on the floor, he's 4 of 8, 10 points. Duncan.
Parker using the Dial screen. Sidestepping into the paint. There's Duncan, and that is point number 25,000 for Tim Duncan. Just then.
They wanted to even up this series, but it's been all about Tim Duncan efficiency in this first half.
Duncan again. Tony Parker using the pick, and Tony now with 10 points available to play because of the Duncan in front of the shot by Tim Duncan, who's got 10 in the game.
Yeah, a long time.
Now Joey Dorsey will try to stay with Duncan. Duncan off the goal.
The lob into Duncan. Duncan with 3, running right hand hook. It's good. 1.4 to go. Timeout, Monty Williams. There's a notion about a 3. Duncan again, right back to Duncan. As we're bodying him up, Duncan flips it off.
I love watching DeAndre Jordan, just not against us.
Yeah, exactly. Tim Duncan in the playoffs. You know, there's been such a dramatic decline in the numbers. His minutes down as well.
And Joy is stuck inside. That means Josh wants to stay with Duncan. Joe's
running. Early offense for Duncan. Over Brad.
With the bucket, he muscled up and in.
Timmy. Got it. And then
Duncan facing Ibaka. Duncan working hard to get inside. Duncan. Old man Riverwalk, is that what they call him?
Old man Riverwalk.
What a shovel from the Frenchman. Duncan, what a spit. He may be old, but he's still nimble.
Wait a second. Someone woke him up.
Running out of gas. That's when we started to get a little tired on the road.
Oh, what a move. Now we have a couple of good options. Here's Duncan fading away. He knows how to use
Green. Timmy Duncan now. With the basketball. Going to work on Dwight.
Put to it by Paul. Smart trying to pick up a second foul on Deion Smith.
Not a shooting foul, though, and that's what upset Tony. Aldridge in the game to guard Tim Duncan. Is Jordan here. 7 on the shot clock for Timmy. Barnes leans to help. Duncan away.
6 of 6 tonight.
Still perfect, Kev.
Duncan.
he's been on in his 13 years in San Antonio. Udonis has them in the game. Duncan trying to take advantage.
What you can't do defensively, you can't overreact. That's an all-time great player making a heck of a move.
Duncan down low on the post.
Duncan now has a mismatch with Jackson. And gets the roll. Seconds to play. San Antonio by 3. NBA small ball. So prevalent. Another nice entry pass. Duncan.
Well, Chris Bosh working hard to get around in front of Duncan. Duncan always been a great sealer.
Look at that one again.
Rebounds are 20-18. But Jokic making a living.
Duncan is going to either score or get you in foul trouble.
Taking it down low. And
I think it's fair for the teams and the players as Duncan gets a beautiful
Quality that athletic front line of the Clippers shows. That's what Duncan's going at every game. Should have been close from the start. Biggest lead, margin of 6 for San Antonio. James is on Duncan. They go over the top. Duncan gets it and finishes.
To the ball. I'm trying to make something happen.
1 minute to go, first half. Underneath and one for assist
here along with Aldridge. They were both on the third team. Duncan on the feed
And at an extremely high level.
Another beauty from Boris Diaw.
Like with that possession,
by Tim Duncan alone was incredible.
14 straight points.
As Duncan again gets it deep.
Individual defender.
These are the two best shooting teams in the NBA. That was the case in the regular season and in the playoffs. Green gets it to Duncan. Duncan draws from
Monday. We're at the Moda Center. Duncan in the lane.
Tim Duncan, who turned 39 this weekend. It's DeAndre Jordan watching Tim Duncan. Shot clock down to 6. 2 to start. Griffin now with 6. Duncan against Griffin at the other end.
That's a come in the paint from Tony Parker.
Duncan and Williams. They had a lot of battles in practice for those.
Coming up on 2 minutes remaining. First half. Duncan over. Duncan feeling for Perkins. A series of fakes.
Tim not.
Absolutely. Just baiting him in there, waiting for the defense to commit. Nice little up and under.
Thiago splitter is. I mean,
Shot clock at 4. Oden watching Duncan.
Grego is known as a defensive player.
Parker finds Tim. Has all 4 of the Spurs points. Make it all 6.
Bosch got knocked down. Duncan tripped over him.
Great off the dribble. Outstanding defense by Kawhi Leonard.
Duncan. Changed his offensive play here in this third quarter, more of the jump shot.
Oh, when you establish a rhythm as
By Thomas, 7 to shoot. Duncan trying to get position on James. James looking to poke it away. Duncan turns.
To Tyson Chandler. Once again, Duncan going against Brandon Wright.
6 to shoot for Duncan. Duncan across the lane. Nice.
But a foul will come. 6 to shoot, Duncan. Backing in Kaman. Duncan fading away. He got it.
Now, you could not play him any better than Kaman played him. He did not.
Foul. Randy Duncan. With Jordan right there. And Reddy got a turn for the Spurs because his numbers were good coming after right. The lane hitting the deck and gets the deuce to fall.
Ride that test.
Oh,
5 to shoot. Working on Aldridge. Duncan spinning. Oh, that's too pretty.
Griffin 10 to fire. Duncan is picked up by Jordan. Duncan at 39. Move inside by Tim Duncan, who answers again. He's
Backing down on Bogut.
And lays it.
It's going to be a factor in the playoffs.
to play in the first quarter. Left, went to the locker room, came back out, and has constructed a terrific game. Duncan with a
Duncan.
It's past the midway point, second quarter. Duncan isolated against Bosch. Good defense.
The Western Conference has been a beast.
It also tells you how hard it is to win in this.
8 to shoot as we approach a minute. Duncan, a little help from Allen digging down. Over Perkins.
Twice. They've rushed some shots. Duncan backs in.
It's much harder than most defenders, and so great job by him to change his trajectory on that shot.
as you see Duncan spin.
Parker finds Duncan. Nice pass. Duncan with the
Make that pass, and that's why you see so many Rockets getting wide open on the perimeter.
Duncan wheels in.
Oh, boy.
Up and under. Got it for. Marco steps in front of Lee to get it. Off to Tim. Going to the hole.
Hallelujah.
Single coverage. Bosch on Duncan. Goes right to the rim and finishes.
Good job of just crossing over, driving baseline, and overpowering.
Joseph in for the injured Tony Parker. Inside.
Batty's on Duncan. Mismatch there. James looking to help. Tries to swat it away. Duncan rushes the shot.
He's a pain, but he collapsed the defense and was able to get the ball to Tim Duncan.
Duncan in the right. And Duncan 6 of 12. It's Duncan, and Dallenberg will defend. And a double by Ellis, who reaches in and count it. It'll drop.
Duncan against Gasol. 7. Tim.
Bass has Duncan this time. Well, the bench. Duncan.
They brought in Freeland.
Reigning in with 27. Make it 29.
By Danny Green.
5 to shoot. Duncan. He got
shots. It's when they turn the ball over.
Tim. Got it.
And then just takes it as it's going to leave.
Duncan. Fading away. Oh!
Looks like the Timmy of old. Back when he was automatically first team All-NBA.
Facing up on Chandler. See the footwork of Duncan against Chandler. Tim Duncan with a vintage move.
You know, great. That was filthy. Dangerous. Inside. Duncan. Oh, time! What a move!
Again, we've got overtime. It's Duncan.
Joseph keeps the dribble alive, goes inside to Duncan. Off the glass for
our shooting clinic.
22 for Tim Duncan. Here once again, Jordan defending Duncan. And can't stop him. I mean,
this is ridiculous.
This is such a clinic tonight.